Assetto Corsa EVO have released a trailer, the first one that we've really seen, and today we're going to react to it live, then go into a bit more detail about what it all means. And just I have poorly face. If you don't know what poorly face is, it's my face. I'm currently ill, and no amount of foundation is going to get rid of the poorly face, so I apologise. I'll make the screen smaller.
This is not about your age.
Oh!
This is not about your car.
Ford, okay. BMW, that's
This is
Nürburgring,
about your experience.
Alpha. Ah!
It isn't about performance or power. And it isn't about how you portray your love for driving. Because car passion is a state of mind.
Oh, are they the cars that are coming? Nice. Nelly! Nice Porsche. Is that Imola? That's brands. That's brands. That's Imola. That's Suzuka. That's Imola. Oh, look at the rain! Okay, screen, maybe photoscapes. Oh. Do those cars have suspension? Oh, Morgan three-wheeler. There's traffic. Oh, look at it. Evolution. That's a GT2 car. Wow. That was quite something. Let me watch it back. Let me watch it back again. I'm going to take some notes. See any key points that you may have missed or anything, and just try and cut it up a little bit into segments and just see. Right, I've got like 5 or 6 pages worth of notes, so this should be interesting.
This is not about your age.
Love the age. Love that, because there's such a vast, broad age range of people that sim race, including myself, who's a little bit older. I really like this. Playing with a Lego car, little kid. Cars are in your life throughout. It doesn't matter if you're a grown-ass adult, you can still love cars. It's like the evolution to the real thing.
This is not about your car.
Ford. Now, we didn't see any Ford cars, but Ford is there. That's BMW. It's giving me very GT7 vibes. That's the BMW.
Your experience.
That right there is the crossover between a real hand and in-game. So that's a 3D hand. Maybe a possibility of driver models. That's the game.
And it isn't about how you
Love the
portray
sim
your
rig.
love for driving.
Love the sim rig.
Because car
They're
passion
real
is a
hands,
state
that's
of
all
mind.
real. Cars. Right, I'm gonna have to move myself. Hold on, let me just put myself down here. Right, so the cars, right, so we did see a 911 by the way beforehand, I forgot to mention that. The mini cars, so from what I can see, right is the 4C, which was already in the game. We're at the top, by the way. We've got the Julia. Is it the GTAM Julia? The 155 GTM Q4. The Alpha GTA. There's a Daytona in there. That's all I can see at the minute. Bottom row from the right, that's Michael Schumacher's classic Ferrari, which was in AC already, I believe. Then I think that is the 642 Alan Prost's car next to it. That's a Nikki Lauda's Ferrari, I do believe. And then that's the Tyrrell 6-wheeler, the blue one, in the middle. There's 2 Lotuses You can't see my mouse, but there's the green cars in between. I don't know the other cars, so let me know in the comment section if you know what those cars are. But that could be a massive indication that those cars are going to be in AC, and I would suggest that they're from release or the early access release. Love that transition. That's the McLaren. Beautiful McLaren 765. One thing I will say, I noted it earlier, it's very Gran Turismo 7. I don't think that AC or ACC have been typically great graphically. I know they've got a brand new graphics engine on this game. Where GT7 doesn't have the sim aspect, they make up for with their graphics, and it's very, very similar. It just gives me GT7 vibes completely. Suspension, because suspension doesn't exist. That thing's got suspension on it. If you've ever drove a Mini, they have very good suspension-ish. But that's giving me suspension. And the detail. Look at it. That's the Alpha again. That was already in AC, I do believe. That's the Porsche RSR. You just look, I mean, I could take you back a little bit for what I mean by the graphics. The attention to detail, even the trees. Now, they're not in focus, but it's given very much like they want to put you at the end of a lens. At end of an SLR lens. It's really giving that. I didn't expect that, if I'm being honest, because they tend to be more about the handling than graphics, but they seem to be in the middle. This is Brands Hatch, by the way. I'll go over the tracks in a little minute. The characters are moving. Character models, movement, which means that we might have a bit more in a sense of marshals. Also in the garage, I noticed that as well. There were some clips of the garage where the actual engineers, mechanics are all moving around. Just look at that. So what I noticed is there are puddles. You could just see it there. There are puddles in the rain. And also, move it a little bit further on. Look at that. That's Suzuka. Look at this. Moving water. Moving water. Now, whether they bring that to the actual game, you'll be able to feel it in the handling model. I don't know. But I don't see why they would include it in a trailer and not have it as part of their handling model. It could be a shader though. I'm hoping it's not, but you never know. Look at that. That is absolutely stunning. Let's turn that down. Jeez. Inside the car in-car dash. So that might mean when you're sat as the driver in the driver's seat position, there's more that you can fiddle around with in the inside. In a street, that's the Ferrari. Is that the Daytona? Oh, you can see my mouse now. It wasn't working before. We're in the middle of a street. Does that mean we potentially have a map? Is there free roam? Or is this Photoscapes? Keeping in with the Gran Turismo feel. The way the light diffuses it is like you're right in the middle of a lens. It's very close to Gran Turismo 7. That's not a bad thing. Because they really, I mean, look at that. Look at the interior. Look at the detail on that. Look at that. No one died. The car didn't blow up. Morgan three-wheeler. Beautiful. Traffic. That's a car. There's a hill climb on AC, isn't there? I've not played AC for years. But there's a hill climb. It could be that, but it's giving road. It could be multiplayer. They have had traffic before. It's in AC, so it's not, you know, electric cars. So that's, the Golf and the evolution to the new Golf. These are, we'll pause it on here because this looks quite nice. This is the AMG GT2 car. So that's giving me that GT2 cars are potentially going to be in here. But the inside, this looks quite bare, to be honest. But it is a racing car anyway, so, you know, they're not overfilled. Look at that. It's coming out early access 16th of January 2025, and it was originally meant to be this year. But what I do have to say with Kunos is I've got massive respect for them to push it back, because clearly there was something not quite ready. And there's been a lot of games that have come out, not just racing games, but they release them, they've got problems, they've got bugs. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown had 300 bugs that they repaired yesterday in their update. I don't want that. It's coming out in early access anyway, so we expect some issues. But if you want to push that game back because you want to make sure it comes out and it's working, I am all for that. So I'm not particularly fussed. The cars, I would imagine that the cars that you see are what's going to be in the early access program. I would be a little bit taken back if they didn't, because why would you put it in the trailer? I hope it's not a DLC, and I don't think it will be. It looks very similar to the mods, and we all know that AC survives pretty much on the mods, and it kind of got me thinking whether they'd maybe employed some of the top modders of AC and got them to help them with this game, because there's a lot that we have that's modded that is now in this game, but what that means for your average Joe modding it, I don't know. Graphics, they've got a new graphic engine. The graphics are nice. Sometimes they're a little bit too saturated. The light diffusion's good. You look like you're in the middle of a lens, and that's pretty good. It gives me GT7 vibes all day long, and that's not a bad thing, to be honest. Tracks. Now, the tracks that I think I saw, Suzuka, because the Ferris wheel was there, Fuji, Nordschleife, Imola and Brands. Now they're your main tracks. There are a few more that people would consider as main tracks, but they seem to be the ones that they've shown, so I would imagine they're in the game. Intrigued by Ford, because Ford was there but not mentioned, like no cars were there, so I'm intrigued to see if they are in. But all in all, I think a pretty good trailer to get me excited. I'm really excited for it, and it's going to come out. Wishlist is Steam. For all you console players, I'm a console player as well. This isn't going to come out on console until it is finished, I think, until it's the end package kind of thing. So if you are on console, just stick to GT7 for now. But this could potentially be GT7 killer. Like, if they've got the graphics and they can produce a sim, especially on console, it's going to be massive. Only 107 days to go as of the 1st of October. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Did it impress you? What are the things that you're looking forward to? Make sure you are subscribed. More AC Evo content coming as soon as I get it. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like. Thank you so much for watching.